Cheers to 233. My new mug with my coffee that I had left over from this morning.
Wow.
Just got water all over my screen when I did that.
Is that a new cup, Alex? New mug?
It's a hydro jug.
Yeah, is it new?
64 ounces of
Evan,
water.
Guess the ounces?
We talked about
it.
it.
I forgot about
He said,
that.
how many
64.
ounces is this? So we said 64. He goes, you guys are right.
64!
I got water.
I'm not prepared for the show. I just want to let the audience know. I have no notes.
In here. Grant, I've never had notes for this show one time.
You have vodka in
And
there?
like people know, or people say, I'm the best one on this show.
You're the swing guy. You make Evan and I always show up.
I'm the glue guy.
You're like
the
J-Mo.
glue guy.
You're flashy, but you can really
You need me in the
bust.
playoffs. You need me in the playoffs.
Then
not
sometimes
like
you
the
throw a
playoffs.
pick.
I got that game-changing separating speed. Anyways.
If you pay attention.
Vodka, 64
If you're
ounces of it.
invested. Tito's or Svedka?
Tito's. Some of Tito's through and through.
Popov.
Texas brand.
You ever have Popov?
What did I throw up at my house in high school?
You drank in high
5
school?
o'clock? 10 o'clock? 5 o'clock? What's that one called? Great, you were there.
5 o'clock.
It's called like
I
5
drank in high
o'clock.
school?
Yeah, Evan drank in high school. I saw
100%.
it.
I drank
Does
in high
not
school.
sound
I'll
like
be the
us.
first one to admit to it.
Great, you can't get in trouble now. We're of legal age.
You smoked weed in high school too, didn't you?
I didn't do that.
In high school.
It's illegal in Texas. I've never done that.
All right, it's 2:33. We'll have check-ins. We'll have Pookies and Dookies. We'll have some college football. We'll have Lions. Lions will actually go first now because that was a wild game. I thought that would kind of be a snoozer, but that turned into quite the game. And then college hoops. We can balance out the negative of Michigan State football with the positive of Michigan State basketball, to be fair, across the board. Probably
There's nothing to talk about
no
Michigan State football.
Probably no Tigers, no Pistons, no Red Wings.
I'm not
Probably
talking about the Tigers.
Red Wings
Pistons,
have awesome
12-game win
centennial jerseys. That the photos, Evan, I don't know if you saw, you're a puckhead, of when we played the Rangers and we both wore home jerseys. Essentially, looked phenomenal.
Yes. Hang it in the Louvre.
Really good. It was cool. Okay, so Alex, weekly check-ins. It's been 2 weeks. You don't have to do everything, but anything notable?
been a
Golf
while.
today.
Cal's top target's already been named.
See, J-Mo just got
Deshaun
15
Jackson.
yarder. See what I mean?
Tosh Lupo.
J-Mo's not focused.
That's Oregon's defensive coordinator.
Yeah, went to Cal.
That's
You
easy.
golfed.
Easy hire for Cal.
Yep.
What'd I do? We on to me. What'd I do?
Yeah.
J-Mo's not focused.
My air conditioning died.
R.I.P.
Actually,
Monday.
good thing it's winter.
My unit. Well, granted, it's 80 degrees every day here.
I meant that genuinely because I was like, if it was 100, that would be a problem.
Oh, tackle that.
Anyways, I'll explain.
Evan's not focused.
AC unit died.
Quinn,
Last
that's
week.
not Quinn Mitchell. That's somebody else. Sorry.
All right,
I'm muting.
Get an air conditioning story.
that's enough. AC died last week, Thursday. They came Friday while I was at work, fixed it. Great. Weekend, fine. Monday, dies. Come home from work. It's 84 degrees in my apartment. Like, oh, God. 6:30 p.m. Late day. I'm doomed. Make a request. They come Tuesday. They say, hey, it's fixed. I get a little notification on my phone. Come home to my apartment. 87 degrees in my apartment Tuesday night.
Unbearable. That's unlivable.
Unbearable. Open the windows. You guys have been to Houston. It doesn't get colder at night. Just 87 all night. Went to bed at 87. Woke up at 87. Pile of sweat. Absolutely disgusting. Horrendous. With the
Soggy
windows
sheets.
open. Sent a text to my dad, I think on Monday or Tuesday. I was like, this is miserable. Sent a picture of it. And he said, quote, I dream about, I think at the time it was 82. He says, I dream about 82. I said, not in your 700 square foot stuffy apartment. He's like, no, you better call the emergency line and send a laughing face. Okay, that's Tuesday or Monday. Anyways, so then Wednesday, work from home day, 87 degrees still, had to go to work, just went into the office, can't sit in here all day. I probably made like 5 requests at this point saying, hey, every time you guys say it's fixed, it's not fixed, okay, because I'm dying in here. Thursday, have to suffer through it again. Horrendous. Just dying. I've lost it. Haven't slept.
Ball soup.
I don't know if you can try to sleep in 85 plus degree weather with no airflow, but it's terrible. And then Friday, I called again. I'm like, guys, I'm going to die in this apartment this weekend if you don't fix it. This is a serious issue. No one answered. Lady calls me at noon. She's like, hey, Alex. Just like that. Hey, Alex.
Bad
Hello?
news is coming.
Your AC unit's it's completely broken. So we ordered you a new one. It'll be here Monday. And I was like, so what do you want me to do? She's like, well, that's a good point. Hadn't thought that far. I'll call you back. It's like, okay. It's probably like 45-year-old, 55-year-old lady. Calls me back. Now I got this bad boy in here. Portable AC unit.
On the go.
Let's go
Nice.
Plug into your window. This thing puffs. It's 62 degrees in here right now. A little too cold. So, but that thing works. So I've had that all weekend. So I had a little AC crisis. And then today I played golf. First time in 6 weeks. Putter was bad. 6-1 putts, but probably 4-3 putts. So not sure how to feel about that. Shot 79.
Was it just the speed?
Just like riding a bike. Yeah, reads were good. I blew almost every putt past the hole. And then the putt I needed for a birdie to win the match, I left a rotation short in the center. So that was great.
Always happens like that, at least for me.
Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with it because I had one of the worst range sessions before a round I've ever had in my life. I thinned every single shot, bladed every single one. It's like, oh, this is going to be terrible. First 5 shots I hit on the course, perfect. Okay, didn't matter. And yeah, that's my week.
On the AC unit, so if you went into the living room, do you have to take that with you and unplug it and plug it back in?
So the first day, Friday, they put it in the living room while I was at work. I was like, I definitely need it in my room because sleeping is more important. And then I moved it out there yesterday during the day. I was just watching football. It got way too cold in there, so then I put it back in here last night, and then I've left it in here all day. It's also cooled down considerably. It's 69 degrees outside, so I have the windows open. It's not too bad.
Oh my gosh. Man, I have work tomorrow.
Why would I not have worked?
Below 65, they shut things down.
It's 69.
I know. We're close to cancel weather.
It's going to be 82 tomorrow, so I think we're...
Cowboys kick for the win. No spoilers. Has everyone seen it? I think Evan had... Okay, he saw it. Wow, that was a long hole. It's good. Cowboys win. We were the 1 seed coming up.
I did it for a while.
Right now. Evan, you're weak. You kill any bucks. Any dead deer.
Have not killed any bucks. Haven't really got a chance to
Figured
go.
we'd get a picture if he did.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
guys
Dumb
would.
question.
Haven't really gone out hunting too much. Just too busy with my schedule. Basketball's in full force. High school and middle school. Games for middle school. High school is still practice. Had 3 scrimmages. Scrimmage day, I guess, for JV on Saturday over in Dundee. They all went well. Swept them. Just Thanksgiving breaks coming up, so 2 games, Monday, Tuesday, back-to-back for 8th grade. Then we have Thanksgiving break, and it'll be 3 more weeks, 6 games, season over.
For middle school.
For middle school.
You have any early morning Thanksgiving practices that suck?
As of right now, no. I doubt we will. We're pretty lax at the JV level.
Hell yeah. Dude, those always sucked, man.
We usually get stuck with the evening practices anyways. Thursday will be off. Friday, I'm going out of state to go hunting.
Yes. Bad day to be a deer.
Yep. And then Saturday, I'll be back to run practices.
Do you have a doe license too, or what are you allowed to kill?
Out of state, in Indiana, I'm allowed to kill a buck. In state, I can kill whatever I please, buck or doe.
Or human.
Or anybody that walks in front of me. Coyote as well.
All right, so we have to kill a buck this Thanksgiving weekend when you go out. I watched a YouTube video. It replaces the Outdoor Boys for me. It's called Adventure Chasing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Evan, I recommend it for you to scratch the itch. He does it mainly in Michigan. He went on a float hunt which just seems psychotic. He gets in his canoe and floats down a river up north and through the forest. Like he saw a couple deer and he had doe tags and he just had his rifle in his little canoe and he just shot one floating by. It was unreal to watch. He
Pretty
gets
cool.
out, he parks it, he gets out, and then he guts it and he just drags it back. And then there's just, you watch him going down the river in his GoPro and he just looks down and this dead deer at his feet, carcass in his canoe with him as he floats the rest of the river looking for more meat to kill. I was like, this guy is unbelievable to watch. So I recommend that if you're ever bored. He said, he goes, I understand a float hunt is not the most efficient way. I just like the adventure and the style. So this is what I do it. And he just floated along, got the rifle up, bang, into the woods. I was like, man, I wonder if Evan would do this one day. I would pay to watch a live stream of it.
I'm going to shoot a regular deer first.
Float the river raisin and then pop one when they're bedding off to the side.
Why do the 49ers have the tiebreaker over us?
Because they're cooler and their brand's bigger.
It says we have 76% chance to make the playoffs.
I would say at least 89.
Because the poor Panthers don't get much of a shot.
Evan, what's your split? You're doing middle school and high school. Is it boys and girls or boys one, girls other?
It's boys and boys. And then after Christmas break, it'll be boys JV and girls middle school.
When does boys JV basketball start games? You might have said it in your thing. I know you said middle school is almost
from Tuesday. The 2nd of December is our first game.
Who do we open with?
At Parma Western.
Pinckney.
That's not easy.
The usual.
It's not easy, I don't think.
Pinckney is conference play. We don't open up with conference play. We're not the SEC.
Oh,
he's such a casual.
Pinckney is
such a casual. Dexter, speaking of Lenawee County, they're not Lenawee County.
Washtenaw County.
Dexter is in the state final of a high school football game.
So is Hudson.
Which is wild. So is Hudson, shout out.
So is Jackson.
So is Kingsley. So is Kingsley versus
Kingsley
Jackson.
is a bandwagon because Kingsley Stags volleyball team won the state championship.
Wow.
We're talking about the same Kingsley.
The same Kingsley.
They're awesome at sports. I follow along, and I get a sense of pride when I see them advance. I'm like, yes, I contributed to that.
Actually, there was some
They're good at sports, Alex.
hoopla with Kingsley. I'm pretty sure it was. Kingsley in either their district or first district game, they had to face Traverse City, one of the Traverse City private schools, and they were going to Kingsley. And Kingsley's football stadium, supposedly, their goalposts were donated like 60, 70 years ago by some college, and they put them up. Well, they're too narrow for high school MHSA regulation size. Nobody's ever said and complained. This Traverse City team knew about it, complained. Thursday night, the day before they hosted the playoff game, thinking, well, they're just going to have to move it because there's no way Kingsley can get new goalposts. Oh, what does Kingsley do? Get new goalposts. What do? Score the most points on that Traverse City team they ever have given up in the playoffs. They ran up the score.
That's incredible.
So the Kingsley Stags wagon.
They're really good at football.
And there's hoopla in
we've never even seen people when I've been there many times.
There was high schoolers at that gas station the last time we went up there, and I was like, those kids look like they'd beat me up.
I've never seen more than 5 to 6 people.
Also, Grant, asterisks, Jackson, Lumen Christi, and Almont in their quarterfinal game at Novi. Almont gets denied in overtime on 4th and goal. They say he did not get it, but there's video evidence. Was he short? I don't know. I think he crossed the goal line.
JT was short situation on our hands.
Yep.
The amount of blown official calls in like high school playoffs would be baffling. They just don't like get enough publicity because it's high school football. But could you just imagine how much they get wrong in these massive games?
And it's also even bringing up even more of an uproar. If you look at the finals teams matchups or whatever, it's basically like all private schools besides Division III with DeWitt and Mount Pleasant. Everybody else is like...
Cass Tech is public, right? Or are they private?
I think it is, but they're facing Detroit Catholic Central, so there's a private school.
Yeah,
but I think in the public versus private matchups in the high school playoffs, I think private was like 38 and public was like 15, so 38 to 15 in the private matchups. It just overemphasizes the drive to have private schools have a separate playoff.
Yeah.
That was the same way for volleyball.
Kingsley
all
beat Traverse City St. Francis 57-6.
Yep.
In the district final.
That's the biggest
And
blowout.
then if you type in goalpost, there's like photos on the internet about them taking them down and like adjusting them. This is them probably putting them in that night.
Thursday night.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible. That's gritty. All right. Nice. I'll go quick. Last time you got someone else, Evan?
I just want to say, I think Hudson Tigers 2025 team might be the greatest football team ever assembled.
Better than the 17-0 Patriots?
Yes. You look at their scoring margins in the playoffs alone, they're unstoppable. They won their quarterfinal game 67-7 or 67-14.
That's wild. There's some crooked numbers in the playoffs. It's either like a 2-point game or like the other team wins by 40. There's really nothing in between. The last time we talked, I went to that John Legend concert. That was solid. It was pretty good. At the Fox Theater. Well, it was an anniversary tour, so he was just doing a very old album that's 20 years old. He did do All of Me at the very end, so he knew what pays his checks. It was good, though. And then Friday night, speaking of high school football, went to Rochester Adams versus Romeo, regional final at Adams. Parking lot was packed. Dude, if you're a D1 school, you gotta upgrade your away bleachers, and you got Tecumseh should not have an objectively bigger stadium than Rochester Adams. So it was standing only the whole game for us on the Romeo side, which was fine. But Adams plays such boring. They just play like Michigan football, like in 2023, where they just bleed clock and run it, and they win like 28-13 because the other team, if they don't score every single drive, there's just no chance for them to win. But they got knocked out, I think, by Cass Tech after that. That weekend I didn't do a ton, I don't think. And then busy week of work, and then went to the Lions game today, which was pretty good. I mean, it was, as you guys can imagine, an interesting crowd. I'll touch on that, I guess, now. This is the overall trip. Went with my mom, dad, sister. 4 of us went. You guys remember that really annoying guy from the playoff game at the end of the row on the right that was just yelling obnoxiously about Ben Johnson from the jump?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was there.
Is he back?
He must be a season ticket holder. He was there. He was on St. Brown pretty hard. He was on JMO pretty hard, calling them bums. You guys suck. Can't catch the ball. Season's over. It's like, all right, we're doing the bid again. The last couple times, we've just been an absolute torture chamber of people's mentals in that stadium. The worst was, I mean, it's tough because it's a kid. There was a kid that sat right behind us, right behind my sister and I. He couldn't have been, I don't know, 10 years old, 11 years old. He had not hit puberty, so he had a very high-pitched voice, a young boy, high-pitched voice. He was so passionate about our football team, and it was funny in the first quarter. And as it went on, I can't say that. It was
too
so
positive.
I have a video. I'm not gonna play it. It's hard, but it's just like, let's go Lions! Like it was like a high pitch, and it's just piercing, like almost like a dog barking, like piercing in your ear. And the one that really got me was on the play. Alex, you remember it was towards the end. We were begging for a pass interference call on Jameer Gibbs on like an over the middle route. We didn't get it. And every home team that's good that the league wants to succeed gets that call. There's always a late flag from the back. We didn't get it. And this kid keeps yelling, "Why would you challenge that, Dan? Why would you challenge that?" And I just wanted to look at the kid and say, you can't challenge pass interference. But he was there with his grandpa. His grandpa didn't do a thing the whole game. I honestly thought, like, if that was my kid, thinking in future situations, there has to see. Marissa just texted me. She said that's enough. That's how annoying it was. I dealt with that for 3 hours. You have to tell the kid in that situation, like, we need to be quiet a little bit. I don't know how you tell that to the kid, but it was absurd.
Tell him to shut up. You don't know ball.
I had a pretty bad headache on the drive home, but I was good once I ate dinner and took some Motrin. Besides that, it was pretty good, though. I mean, like I said, people were very down in the dumps, but they won, so that was cool. We'll get into more of the game. So I guess that's pretty much it. We can do Pookies and Dookies of the week. Alex, to your enjoyment. I don't have many because I didn't really prep for this show. Anyone have a great one? I could probably think of a couple quickly.
I have a dookie.
Okay, I've got a good one. Okay.
College basketball games in ballrooms. Dookie. It's a terrible product. You said you think it's a Pookie?
It's a Pookie. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's a Dookie.
Ours is bad. Did you see the Butler setup? It's horrible.
No.
But no, people love that. People love it.
No, the ballrooms in college basketball
Feast week.
Stupid. I'd rather have them play outside in freezing cold temperatures than play in a ballroom with
air
400 fans.
Look how small.
That's in Charleston.
Yeah. We won 2 games there.
I mean, that's like playing at Tecumseh Middle School.
Great. Look at Purdue. Look at what Purdue was doing.
I watched it. They smacked. Purdue's a problem. Purdue smacked Texas Tech.
Texas Tech smacked Memphis, though.
Really?
Texas Tech is not that good.
Texas Tech is good. They have JT Top.
Illinois beat them.
Illinois is good.
Is it Illinois good?
No, Illinois then lost
forgot.
to somebody.
Michigan State's the best. I forgot. No nice words about anyone else.
No. Other teams are good. I'm just saying, like
Arizona's good.
Very good. Yeah, they're good.
Arizona is good. UConn's good.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's better than that ballroom is better than Butler's ballroom, though. That's at least got some space to it. All right, no ballrooms in basketball. There's Evans. Mine is I'm gonna double dip in college football. Evan, you might want to plug yours for one of them. It's more the ACC as a whole, but Georgia Tech
last night. Don't worry, Grant. That was one of my Pookies. And I said they deserve to lose as soon as I saw the game kick off. Pitt hadn't even scored yet. I said Georgia Tech deserves to lose because they're wearing white at home.
No, that's true. That is one of your staples. Yeah.
Pitt were white at home. You deserve to lose.
Those helmets.
In 2 weeks, the Lions deserve to lose. When we face Dallas at home, we're wearing all white. It's supposed to be a white out. We deserve to lose on Thursday night on Amazon Prime.
I saw they're advertising white. You think we will wear white at home?
It's already been announced.
It's already decided.
Yeah, that's going to be dicey.
Stupid.
Dicey for the boys. Maybe we'll wear gray pants. Probably not, but we should.
We're wearing all white.
My other one is Nebraska football because this rope-a-dope is one of the better rope-a-dopes of all time. Penn State fires their coach. They panic that they're going to hire Matt Rule away from them. They extend Matt Rule only to get blitzed by 20-something plus points by Terry Smith, interim head coach from Penn State. I cannot believe Nebraska did that. It gets funnier by the week.
Well, they don't have their program,
and it's hilarious. That's my dookie. That caught my eye this weekend, and I laughed out loud at their expense. Idiots. Those are the only 2 I had, really.
100% valid. Dookie, SEC scheduling. I'm with Dan Lanning. It was
basically
a bye week.
Final year.
It was stupid.
It was bad college football Saturday.
Autzen Stadium, Pookie. Looked phenomenal on TV. Evan, you called it out. That stadium looked magical.
CBS has very high definition cameras everywhere. All over that
Great
place.
Drones. They love their drones.
They do.
Like around the stadium shot. They always are doing that. This might be too in the weeds for that game. I'm assuming you guys had eyes on it a little bit. Oregon USC.
I was watching Iowa City.
I was too. I'm a sick fuck.
USC's, like the USC Trojan mascot, like the human mascot they have?
He looked like somebody I knew, but I couldn't put a name to it.
He looked like Dan Lanning. I thought Dan Lanning dressed up as the USC mascot for a second. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I know that's not him, but it looks just like him. So that no, I knew it wasn't. It just looked like Dan Lanning, even down to the facial hair.
Evan and I watching Michigan State football instead of watching other football.
I watched. That was on TV number 1. That was on the big TV in my apartment.
That was the whale.
Because
you have gambling addiction.
When Michigan State scored their first touchdown, and I instantly regretted it. I put my hands up and did.
What am I doing?
And I was like, I just wanted to find a mirror and be like, "Who are you? What are you doing with your life?"
I was way too invested in that game. I watched every snap.
We got up to 17-7. I turned to my brother and I said, Michigan State's losing this game 20-17. I said, I was going to win.
I was so ready to run it back with Jonathan Smith at 17-7. Pants were off. I'm running it back.
You guys are such suckers.
Oh, we are.
Shut the Brad.
I'm the sucker. I put real currency on
care about my university. I can't stop.
Yeah, that was That was very frustrating. Iowa should be ashamed of themselves. I was so disgusted they got to celebrate senior day. I was so mad at their program. I was like, they should leave all those. I don't know how many seniors. I heard it was a lot on the broadcast.
Hey, don't be
They
disrespectful to us.
They should be disgusted.
Don't be disrespectful to us. You're the same shit team as well, so I don't want to hear it. Okay?
Iowa you guys way more than Michigan did.
Well, you guys got lucky because a phantom offsides call could have been different.
And we had All-American Jimmy Rolder running around out there looking like a superstar.
We also played Aiden Childs in that game, and that guy stinks at quarterback.
Also, Alessio Milhovic, I don't know how the fact that kid's like hometown his hometown is just Naperville, Illinois makes me laugh out loud. I understand like how your ancestors work and they came from somewhere like a lot of ours did, but like you're just like, oh, where's this kid from? Maybe did they get him from like Croatia? It's like, no, Naperville, Illinois. It's just hilarious when they say that.
I feel like everybody is from Naperville. There's
J.J.
a lot of
McCarthy,
guys from
Illinois.
there.
Well, Gronowski's from the same hometown.
Payne
That was
Thorne.
what they said on the broadcast. Like, Gronowski's from the same hometown.
Jaden
Payne
Reed.
Thorne.
Cade McDonald.
Abraham Lincoln.
Reed.
Jane Reed.
Cade McDonald's on the Browns practice squad.
All right. I think that covers Pookies and Dookies. I didn't really see any NFL. Alex, you saw all their NFL stuff, I guess. Is there anything notable from this week?
The only thing I watched was the Lions, and I didn't even start watching the
one
Lions.
of our good
second,
friends that the NFL is a
second
bad
half.
product yesterday, and he laughed in my face.
Because it's not a bad product.
There's some good scores today.
I said it's a bad product.
The actual product of football on the field is significantly better than college, obviously, because of better players. I like the NFL. The late window was actually pretty good because of the Eagles Cowboys.
I guess
Chiefs
it's tough.
was pretty good.
I don't know. This is too meta of a conversation of like what makes it good or not. But I feel like the NFL struggled this year because they've done so many primetime games, and like when I'm thinking of like the NFL being good, I'm kind of just thinking of the witching hour, like taking me all over the place. But like, I'm not saying, oh, like, is there one game like that just is like the cream of the crop? I don't know. I'm not making a great point, but I just feel like college is different in that aspect.
It doesn't
too.
matter because college on Saturday was dookie. So
college was bad. Probably the worst regular season week of the year.
Well, it's because of the
by
SEC.
far, it was terrible.
Yeah,
And
and
because
the
the
other
Big Ten is
conferences, the other
The Big
conferences
Ten has
aren't
got
really
bad.
holding their weight. Really,
All
I
the
feel
other
like.
conferences are bad.
Yeah, as much as I hate like shit talk the SEC and how
Indiana
cringy
was
they
up
are,
high.
they kind of do prop up the sport.
Yeah, and there's been like no Big Ten games because Penn State sucks. We'll run over
Yep.
this, but
Oregon, Indiana, we were
Oregon,
traveling
Indiana, and we
for.
didn't see it.
We traveled for that, so I guess that was the game.
And then Michigan, Ohio State will get its fanfare, but we'll get to that. Shouldn't be.
We'll get to that. Let's do Lions then. Lions football. So we didn't record after the Eagles loss. It was a very frustrating
can
game.
move
I'm not
on
going to
from
spend
that.
too much time. Game we on paper going into the year we thought we'd lose, which we did lose. It was winnable. We looked bad, and then we go to the Giants. And now the Eagles loss mixed with how we look today kind of makes things feel a little bit grosser. There's definitely there's
As
a
good
lot
as
more in
we
the air.
think.
Evan, you had no
Sto-
eyes on this game.
Correct, I didn't. 0. Didn't watch a single second. I just saw one highlight, and it was Jahmyr Gibbs' 69-yard touchdown run in the overtime.
I'll start with that'll be the positive. We won the game, and Jahmyr Gibbs is the best skill player in the NFL.
Said it for many years now on this podcast. You never apologize for wins in the NFL, okay? No,
True.
still win.
Never do.
No apologizing.
I can't think of one I have.
Mike Kafka. Well, Jameis Winston's not really a backup quarterback, in fairness.
See, he's
Lions
a
have always-
good backup.
He was so good. He was
The Lions have
unbelievable.
always been
He was
porous on
great.
defense. When you don't have a pass rush, that's what's going to happen.
Dude, Jameis was dropping some man after evading pressure for 15 minutes. I'm like, what the am I watching? Jameis looks like Heisman Jameis.
Jameis got a 30-yard
Yeah.
trick play and then just sunned Derek Barnes off of him and waltzed into the end zone and did like a Euro step layup. And I was like, what am I watching?
That was
Jameis Winston's
so
must-watch
awesome.
TV. Must-watch TV.
He is.
It's fun
I
that
wish
we
he was our backup.
won. He was so awesome. He was the best player besides Gibbs in the NFL today. He just what he did out there was insane. He was so
It's true.
good.
It's true. He was really good.
Oh man, I can appreciate
Terrible
it.
pick that he threw in the fourth quarter, but
Yeah, we didn't even score off that though. We didn't even score off that.
Immediately punted.
We're kind of pathetic. Our offense is so reliant on number 0. It's disgusting, and it scares me really bad because I just think like, what
don't
if
have our safety
he even
valve
gets a
anymore
cramp?
because of Sam Laporta.
Well, we do. It's
Our matchup.
Gibbs is the safety valve now.
No,
I
he's
mean,
not our safety valve. He's
you
our
have
go-to.
to watch the highlights of this game.
Alex, our safety
He
valve
was unbelievable.
is somebody that we can go to when our best option's taken away.
And I'm telling you today, when we were doomed, we hit the
Well,
Gibbs
Jahmyr
button
Gibbs was
and he
taken
scored a
away against
touchdown
the
3
Eagles.
times.
And you saw what our offense happened.
We didn't give him the ball enough. He was
Yeah, we
actually
took
really
him
good
away.
in the Eagles. We hit the Gibbs button in the Eagles game multiple times again.
We just didn't
get
do it
like
enough.
50-yard runs.
We didn't do it enough.
He's literally our only offense. We don't really have.
He's so good, dude.
And number 14 he continues to drop passes. The worst one of the season today because he dropped one into the hands of a defender, which caused a pick in the red zone. So you yelled at me, Evan, but I think this is a problem.
Didn't cost
Gotta get
us.
That
Can I?
should have.
Call me
I
when
have
it
one
costs
point.
us. Call me when
I
it
have
costs
one
us.
point
Chiefs
on
game.
Amon Ra,
Cost
which
us.
also makes me think about 97. So we can kind of maybe get the conversations out of the way now.
Sack should have been a
'cause those are the
flag.
two
It was a hip
players.
drop tackle. The NFL doesn't enforce it. It's criminal. Criminal. We're lucky Jameis Winston didn't get
There's
it on the play.
something that is true because he's must watch. There's something frustrating. I think I don't have it fully figured out about this Lions team, but it's like our top end players like are all besides Gibbs. Gibbs is immune. He's a golden child. Are like all pro players are like they're good and they still make great plays, but they're doing more frustrating things this year more consistently. That's
Don't
what I
have the
feel like
chemistry.
I'm noticing. Like
We don't have the
St.
consistency.
Brown,
We're not
right?
getting up for big games. and
Samaj St. Brown.
We're playing down for bad
So
games.
I was proud of myself for that one.
Samaj St. Brown.
So on paper, it was a dab. St. Brown had 9 catches for 149 and a touchdown. On paper, phenomenal game. You're like, wow, you love that. But all I can remember is him dropping 2 passes because of the standard I hold him to. Same with Hutchinson. Like, he was active, got a couple tackles, but you're like, I need more. I want you to have like 2 sacks and a quarter and change the game. But then he does come through and solidifies the last sack. Like, they're still good players, but they're like making more mistakes or disappearing more than they did the last 2 years. I don't know how to explain it really. It's weird.
I would
But
say
they're
that's
still
due
good.
to the fact we have more holes on our roster. So the ability to shine
agree
when
with that at
everybody's what?
I mean, from
More
from
consistency on the
Hutchinson side,
roster with like
defense has
depth,
been shitty the whole time.
and he's been
Or
shitty
not
the
shitty,
whole time.
but like not great. Okay. 14, I don't have an explanation other than when it hits his hands, he should catch the ball. I don't think that has anything to do with the people around.
You should catch 100% of the passes.
I think it's just a
Thrown at
lack
him.
of focus. If it
Oh.
hits you in 2 hands, like the drops today, he absolutely needs to catch those. And if you don't drop them for 3 years, well, why are we starting now? It didn't get worse.
It's probably an outlier year. I mean, I would think it would, but just
I don't
he's going to
think
be
it's gonna
top
keep
5.
happening.
He's going to be top 5 in the NFL after they do the stats this week of drops. I don't think it will last, but I keep saying that and it keeps happening. But he's still good. Like, right, he's got 9 for 149 a touchdown. I'm not saying he's bad. It's just like that's all I can think about. Also, not to let his teammate off the hook, J-Mo also ridiculous drops too. He had 0
Yeah.
catches in this game. So that's the opposite. And we're like, at least Amon Ra is still putting up 150 with drops. J-Mo, he did have a nice screenplay that would have almost gone for a touchdown, but Glasgow was downfield, so that also inflicted on ourselves. I don't know. I feel weird about the team. I still feel confident because I'm an optimist, but the Giants are 2-9, and they did play above their weight, I feel
Beat
like.
the Eagles and Chargers.
Beat the Eagles with Dart. They took Green Bay to the limit last week with Jameis. So maybe they're the scrappiest 2-10 team the league has to offer. But
They're certainly better than the Saints.
yeah, Jake Bates, shout out him, 59-yarder to push it to overtime. Phenomenal
Huge.
kick. After we kind of flubbed the play calling, I saw you point that out, Alex. That was pretty gross the way we handled some of that down the stretch.
Goff tossing it into the flats for -6 yards.
Oh, Evan, get this. So we're down. Well, let's get into some game plan coaching stuff. The Giants gifted us. They
They went for
drove down our
fourth down in
throats.
red zone instead of
Up
kicking a field
3.
goal.
Yeah, looking back, horrible decision. I mean, I guess the game could have changed. We would have gone more aggressive. But, like, I think if I were them, I'd rather be up 6 and force us to score a touchdown because we seem pretty content to settle for 3, and we barely got the 3. But, yeah, they went for it, didn't get it from 4th and goal on the 6. Not like it was 4th and 2. From the 6, they don't get it. We go our distance. We get a first down. We clock the ball, Evan. 2nd and 10 around midfield. And then for some reason, we don't get a play call in. Almost get a delay game. We have to call a timeout. I've never seen a team clock the ball in a 2-minute drill and then have to call a timeout after that.
Dan's not ready for it.
Insane.
He's calling play still.
There are some questions out there.
Problem too.
There are questions out there about there's too much on Dan Campbell's plate. Like, I don't know. Is his clock game management going to suffer because he's calling plays now? Maybe he needs a guy up in the booth. Maybe John Morton just focuses on game management. That actually scares me now that I say that out loud.
He can run the 2-minute drill.
I don't know, but that was bad.
Goff is basically running the 2-minute drill.
Goff should just run it himself. He doesn't need to hear plays.
Yes, that's what I mean. Why are we waiting for a play? If you don't have one, call one, go.
That sequence was SOL. That was like, holy cow. We look like idiots right now.
Well, the 4th and 17 that Jameis picked up, that was SOL type of stuff. When we had a sack and then he dropped it over into Theo Johnson.
Theo Johnson, big human. He popped on the eye test.
There's a lot of SOL moments.
But we won.
So we're not SOL.
So we're not. It's like the most SOL win of all time.
Yeah.
Got punked from the jump. My sister said, looking back, she goes, they didn't seem very excited running out for introductions. It kind of felt weird. I was like, maybe you're on something. I don't know. Maybe they're overlooking this team to play the Packers.
They are overlooking them. I'm not looking forward to the 3 days off.
No pictures on the scorecard.
No Halloween parties. Jack Campbell, I'll say something nice about him. He's a stud. 11 tackles again. He just always cleans up other people's mistakes. You miss a tackle on a bubble route, Jack Campbell is there. What else? Thomas Harper had his nice intercept. No, it was it Harper? Who had Harper had a pick. It was a nice play on the ball. We didn't score off of it again, but it helped with the field position, I guess. What else from this game did I care about? Offensive line.
Probably to wear ugly ass Baltimore jerseys.
This goes to I don't know if I fully agree with the more holes on our roster, but I'll tell you what's a glaring hole and that we've talked about, and it really shows watching it. The fact that we have to line up a Lee McNeil at edge rusher is a joke. That's a joke.
Doing that for a few weeks.
Not where he should be playing. I love him. He's a great player. He's making multiple million, like one of our second highest defensive player, probably. Him, Kirby Joseph, whatever. That's out of position. This is like when Michigan tried to play Mason Graham at edge. It's not what they're built to do. It minimizes his skills. He is fast. He's not fast enough to run from that far that many times. Our defensive line, watching them walk off the field is so gassed and subbing in and out. They are depleted. I think from what I saw, Davenport could be back for the Packers game. I'm not banking on him to stay healthy, but we need him, Pascal. We need healthy bodies because Tyleik Williams, Reeder, and McNeil are making me tired watching them run off the field. I'm getting exhausted.
They're big fat D tackles. What do you think?
But we're playing them too many snaps. We're relying on them for everything because we don't have the buys. We're trying not to play
Roy Lopez played a lot of good.
Roy Lopez is a gamer. Lopez is
pretty good.
I got my eyes on him. He's a gamer. We're just gassed, and we're playing. Lee McNeil should not be playing edge rusher. No world should he be playing edge rusher, and that's a glaring mistake on our front office part. We shouldn't be at that point in the season where we have to play him there. So,
a lot of season
I don't know. Do I think we beat the Packers? Yes. Do I think we beat the Cowboys? Yes. Do I think we beat the Rams? No. Do we beat the Steelers? Yes. Do we beat the Bears? Yes. Do we beat the Vikings? Yes. I think we win the majority of our next games.
Jesus Christ.
I have us at 12-5 winning the North again. I took a picture of the banner today with it 23 and 24, and I'm excited. My goal is to Photoshop 2025 in when it happens so I can send it in Gambling Degenerates and Connor can see it. And I'd like to have that moment. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to be sad. I love winning the North. I think it matters. I'd like to win more playoff games too, but it starts with the division. And basically, the swing game of the season is at our doorstep on Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys, are
the season was over if
this
we lost today.
Technically, no, but
sure that's
spiritually,
true, but
spiritually, yes,
that way.
For sure. I would have been a lot less. I I would have been really down going into Thanksgiving. I would have been like, I don't even have anything to give to this team because we just lost the Giants. So do whatever you want to us, Packers. If we win, cool. If we lose, we suck. But we won. And even though it's an overtime win, that's how stupid fans are. I'm very bought in. I'm going to be sweating out Thanksgiving. I'm going to will this team to a victory. And we're going to go 8-4 into Cowboys whiteout, Evan's favorite event of the year with the jerseys. And we're going to go 9-4.
We're going
to play the Steelers in America's Game of the Week 9-4. And we'll be very excited.
We're going to beat the Packers. We're going to lose to the Cowboys.
No.
Beat the Steelers. Lose to the Bears.
To the Cowboys.
Beat the Vikings. I know. I just think at
That's
some
right.
point
That's
we're going to because of your rule.
No.
And we lost. We did lose to them 2 years ago.
Well, that was...
We got hosed, but we did lose.
Oh. Our fan base? I just thought, our fan base, man. I know you guys complain about the MSU fan base. I try not to pick fights.
Same fans, Grant.
We have to stop cheering when they say number 70 is eligible. We have to. It is 2 years ago at this point. It's not cool. It's not funny. We did it 15 times this game, at least, and the crowd cheered every time. And I'm just like, we are...
Scott Hansen on Red Zone today said something about it. So
we're Neanderthals. We're stupid.
No, he didn't say anything about us cheering. He said someone was eligible in the Cowboys game.
Mouth breathers is such
a good thing. It's happened in this stadium before.
Number 70 is eligible. This is us, Evan. Mouth. Yeah, skipper. Shut up, dude.
Mouth breathers.
We're trying to call a play.
Such a perfect.
Oh man, dude. Between that and the little kid asking why we can't challenge pass interference, I was in a torture chamber. And then I had everyone, telling me again I'm no longer allowed to go to Detroit sporting events because of my bad juju. So I needed that win. I really needed that win.
I don't know. I don't really think I want you anywhere near Detroit teams.
I'm the only one that doesn't give up. I keep cheering.
No, I never gave up. I texted my dad when we were down 10 in the fourth, and it looked like it was over and said that we were still going to win. So I never gave up.
The only moment I thought we might lose is when we were down 3 and they actually got the first and goal and they ran it down there. And I was like, oh my God, if they punch this in, this game's over. But they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't. So I was never going to get to that point.
Alex, with the Lions make the playoffs,
I was close.
I need to watch the first playoff game with Garrett.
He gets so mad, dude.
That's the point.
Oh my God.
That's
he
the
was
point.
So angry today. I gotta read some of these texts.
I gave a couple throw the bombs
in the living room, and I just want him to scream "throw the bomb," and it would just make me happy on the inside.
It was pissed.
And then imagine they do, and JMO catches it, and you guys chest bump. That would be a cool moment.
Texted me.
I'm bringing all of our friends to the Gillen household so we can watch it with Garrett.
This team is taking a toll on people, our loved ones this year.
Yeah,
we definitely, as a fan base, have gotten fat and happy. The atmosphere in there was very, sit down on defense to start the game. Like, that same energy that was there when we were becoming good doesn't seem to be there. I'm sure for playoff games it will be. But I don't know where we go. I think the fan base is on edge with this team. But all it takes is us to win the next 2 games, and we're fully back in supporting them, the same as we always were.
I'm still supporting them the same. Nothing's changed. I'm still supporting.
Yeah, no, but we all recognize the vibe's a little bit different this year. There's a lot more frustration. Yeah, but I also think we might be a delusional that we realize we went 15-2, which we will probably never ever do again. No one team in the NFL is going to go 15-2 this year.
We played at the biggest regular season game in NFL history last year.
Yeah, regular season. But I mean, if you think about all the teams in the league, I think they talk about this on Part of My Take. Depending on how tonight goes, the only fan bases that are probably 100% content with how their season's gone right now are the Rams, the Patriots, the Broncos, and Colts. That's probably it.
The Colts fans are mad.
The Bears are ecstatic, but they're going to come crashing down. But the Eagles hate their team, and they're 8-3 and Super Bowl champions. The Chiefs, obviously, they stink. The Ravens were bad. They're getting better now. The Seahawks might be disappointed. They got beat by the Rams last week. I don't know. There's just the Packers fans. Connor hates his team, so it's just a very interesting year, I would say.
Been a weird NFL season for sure.
A lot of parity, the way it should be. Evan, you did mention, but I guess Laporta officially on IR. Oh, and done for the year. So they didn't Brock Wright played well. Shout out to Brock Wright. I love him. I think it's a guy that should be on our team forever. He's kind of like a Dan Skipper of the tight end room. Never forget his Jets play to win us the game. But something has to happen with Tesla. They gave him maybe one target today, but something has to happen where he becomes like an over-the-middle guy. That might never happen. Whatever.
It doesn't matter. Bad draft pick.
Okay, I'll work on that. I'll work on it. Feels like it right now.
Bad draft pick. He definitely knows how to catch. We just don't use him, which I don't understand.
Well, that means it's a bad draft pick.
The book's not out on him yet.
Your job as a coach,
but right now it feels like we could have done more of those.
Given with, and we don't do that.
Well, I mean, he's only we didn't use Amon-Ra until season 2, basically. So,
would I rather have Jalen Phillips with the 3rd round picks or Tesla? I'd rather have Phillips, but we'll see what happens the rest of the year. But that's something to monitor. Like Evan said, Laporta really is the safety blanket. If the Buccaneers win, that'd be huge for us.
We need the Panthers to win.
Who do they play?
49ers
on Monday Night Football. Jinx.
We need the Bucs to win tonight. That would be massive.
Wait, who are the Bucs playing?
The Rams.
Why do we need the Rams to lose?
For the 1 seed. The Rams are the best team in the NFC.
We're not getting the 1 seed. We're not fighting. We're not even in the playoffs right now, Grant. We're not even in the playoffs.
You're so stupid. You're stupid.
We need to get in the playoffs.
Do you understand math? Your career's in math.
Yes. I know that right now the math says that we're not in the playoffs.
How many losses do we have?
4.
Okay.
4.
How many do the Rams have?
2. I don't know.
2. They lose tonight. They have 3. Guess who we still play? The Rams, controlling our own destiny. But
we already said on this podcast there's no reason for anyone to watch that game because we're going to lose.
That's not true. If that's for the 1 seed, I like us.
The 1 seed, Grant, I want to just make the playoffs at this point. We're 3rd in our own division.
Everyone laughed at me last year, the hunt for the 1 seed. And I told you from early that's what we're focused on.
Didn't laugh at you. I said that was reasonable. This year's team, I don't think is good enough.
Our schedule's not bad down the stretch. Not bad at all.
San Francisco hosts a tiebreaker based off of conference win percentage.
Then we need them to lose.
San Francisco's 7-2 in conference. We're 4-3.
Ugh.
We'll be fine.
9. Yeah. Give me that shit.
That was tough.
Loser.
Give me that game ball.
Oh, my God.
Give me that KOC.
Yeah.
He's tanking my Justin Jefferson stock. So that I am mad at him
sucks. For that. He sucks.
I didn't watch today, but.
No, he sucks.
Still young.
He's bad.
I have 197 points. God, that feels so good after all the crap you talked about my team this year.
I'm pretty happy with my 133. Another good week above Grant's average that says you should probably win, and I didn't.
Correct.
It's like the 6th time.
You know what? Shout out Michael Wilson. Oh, look at this guy put up 21.8. What a ball player.
He had 33 last week. This guy has 55 points in 2 weeks.
Shout out Michael Wilson.
Yeah, guy's good.
Where did he go to college? I want to say Notre Dame.
He's married to a U.S. women's national team soccer player. One of the best on the whole team.
Hope Solo.
Sophia Smith is her name.
He went to Stanford. Speaking of college, let's do college football. Alex's favorite team. Alex's favorite game. Michigan versus Ohio State. Coming up this week. I saw the spread was 12 and a half points. If you guys were betting, you guys would both take Ohio State, I presume.
Well, I'm taking Ohio State and Ohio State's defense.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but I was channel flipping Saturday afternoon, and they said Ohio State's one of the slowest teams on offense this year.
Tempo?
In tempo, like time per in between snaps. They average like over 30-some seconds in between.
They're basically
snaps.
I feel like they've been doing the 2023 Michigan blueprint where you just kind of coast through the regular season and like shrink the time you play games because you really know you're going to dominate possessions, so you don't need to have that many because it's so lopsided.
Klatt was freaking out about it because he says that Ohio State's defense, by the time the playoffs come around, is going to run like 90 to 100 snaps less than like Texas A&M's defense. He's like on average, that's like 1.5 to 2 games.
Less wear and tear on their body. That's really smart, actually. I just looked though.
Shitty teams.
The spread's down to 10.5. It was 12.5 yesterday.
Doesn't matter to me.
That's
on Michigan.
shorter. That's shorter than I would think.
And honestly, I don't think the spread should matter because Ohio State has to win by 1 point. That's all Ohio State needs to do. Yeah, if I was Ohio State fans, it does not have to be pretty. It does not like Ohio State. If they win 3-2, they're taking it.
I think my game preview is pretty simple for the game. It's very simple. Ohio State is way better than Michigan. Michigan is not a good football team, said it the entire season. They have just been have had the benefit of playing a poor schedule and squeaking out games against bad teams because they have a lot of talent. Give Michigan credit. They have a lot of talent. They have a decent defense. Wink Martindale does a good job. The only reason that they're going to win this game is if Ryan Day takes a big fat poopy in his pants again, which
check the
I
wind
can't
on Saturday.
rule that out. I simply can't rule that out. It could happen again. He could take a poopy again, forget how to play football. Michigan could win again, which at this point, would be disappointing.
Chance of rain? Oh, no.
Rain and snow, potentially. I've been looking at the
There's
forecast every day.
no reason, though, they should lose. But they might.
Just like
it's
last
50-50
year.
in my head because of
it's right at kickoff, too.
Year.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It'll change, though.
Just during the game. That's
Not
awesome.
super windy, but it might snow a little bit, which would be great. Alex, I think you're right. I mean, any Michigan fan you talk to this week fully understands that we are not on the same level as Ohio State in terms of a body of work throughout the season. There's no debate about that. They have more talent on their team. They have more experience. They have more draft picks. They have a head coach that's won a national title. But that's why they play this game. That's why it's the best game and potentially all of sports, but for sure college football. It just creates storylines that last your whole career for 3 hours, Saturday, 2 days after Thanksgiving. And the last 4 have been out of this world in my favor. They've been stunning. They've broken my brain on what I believe to be true. I went through a decade of the Scarlet and Gray just manhandling us, embarrassing us. Justin Fields, who's now a joke in the NFL, had his way with us whenever he wanted. Paris Campbell, not sure what he's doing now. Watched him score an end around to make it 63 to 20 against us in the shoe. Okay. And then we finally win 2022 at Alex's house. Michigan basically was better, but still felt like you had no chance because they're going to get the revenge. They got Stroud coming back. They have all these receivers. We win that game somehow with no Blake Corum. 23 was the most fair iteration. Obviously, we won the national title. Those teams were pretty evenly matched. That was legit. Okay. I think Michigan may have even been favored by 2.5 in that game. Last year, biggest spread in the history of the rivalry. Michigan somehow wins at KFM's house. Not sure how that happens still. That feels like a dream. And then it gets us to this year. So again, I'm like, Ohio State should probably kill us if we're playing this game on paper. Like you said. My biggest thing.
Play the games on paper.
My biggest thing, like you said, is I am worried as a Michigan fan, I guess. Not just the talent aspect, but more that mental of Ryan Day. This is my hypothetical, or what's it called? The question that you don't have to answer. What's that called? Not hypothetical. Rhetorical question. Thank you, Alex. Is Ryan Day so freed up from winning the national title that, yes, he still has the monkey of Michigan on his back, but he's not going to go into the game thinking I have to prove how tough I am and out physical them? Because that's not how you beat Michigan. You beat Michigan with your playmakers in space that we are aliens to us, that Jeremiah Smith, I would just spam that guy, throw him 20 targets in the game. Will he do that now because he's not trying to prove anything and just win the game? Or is he going to get nervous and try to run the ball on 3rd and 5 to prove how tough he is? That's the biggest question to me is how is his mindset after winning the Natty last year? Because he still needs this. But I don't know where they're at. Evan, your thoughts on this beautiful game?
My biggest thought is obviously at the quarterback position. Julian Sand, game manager, very good arm talent, very really well coached. So he's beyond his years as a redshirt freshman, I believe. Hopefully he has Jeremiah Smith and Tate back. They didn't play against Rutgers. So
load management.
Tate's actually battling an injury.
He's been 3 games.
But I think Ohio State's defense, with the number 1 defense in the country, we're talking about him, Matt Patricia. I know the state hates him, but his work as Ohio State's defensive coordinator and the complexity that they run their schemes, I think it's going to mess with the young Bryce Underwood. It also doesn't help that Michigan's on to the third string running back in the biggest game of that kid's life, who's already fumbled against Northwestern. He did have a good game against Maryland, but it's Maryland. Can Julian Saint step up his game in the big moment and show his growth that he's had since the Texas game till week 13 week 11 we are? I want to see him take the lead of the game, not rely on the run game so much. I'm looking at Julian Saint to actually be able to throw the football, command the defense. That way Ohio State is still the favorites in the playoff. I mean, Michigan also has struggles with their kicking game. Zavada's not an All-American anymore. He missed at least one field goal against Maryland. I don't know if it turned into two.
It's awful. It's so bad. He's 11 of 18 this year, I think. It's really bad.
Maryland also dropped for sure easy interception. Bryce Underwood had a terrible overthrow off balance in his zone.
Evans dialed. He was dialed into the Maryland game.
That's
the stuff you can't find on the box score.
I didn't watch a second of that game. All eyes in Iowa.
I would assume Ohio State's going to have easy time for them to stop the run. Bryce Underwood needs to have 15-20 rushing attempts. And now I'm not saying they have to
15 to 20.
Alex, now I'm not saying they have to be designed running
That's a lot.
plays for him. I get that. Design running plays for him, but he's the most athletic runner that Michigan has left. So even if it's a pass, 1-2, okay, my primary read's not there. I need to take out and get some positive yards. Stay ahead of the chains. It's going to be bonkers in there because they're back in Ann Arbor.
Is it in Ann Arbor?
Yes.
It is.
It's going to be. Yeah.
Quarterbacks. I'm going to people watch the entire time. It's just on the quarterbacks.
I like it.
I think I'm going to leave Dallas around 11 a.m. on Saturday, so I don't see a second of this game, just in case something bad happens.
You said doesn't get you going, so that would be on track.
I gotta watch it.
A couple points to go off of Evan. I did watch some Saiyan tape. I haven't seen a ton of Ohio State this year, more to the point of the lack of big games the Big Ten has had. I watched the Texas game, but they've evolved a lot since then. I did start watching some just 9-minute YouTube cut-ups of an Ohio State fan who just would post every single passing and rushing attempt of Saiyan. I watched the last 3 ones. Yeah, the kid's a gamer. He's got great touch on all of his throws, pinpoint accuracy. The one thing, and it's the most cliche thing of all football, but in the clips I saw versus the Purdue's, UCLA's, Penn State's, he had all day to throw. He just stands there, pats the ball in a nice clean pocket, and he's deadly, which most people are. He doesn't really make mistakes. So obviously, for Michigan's sake, getting pressure with 4 people is going to be key. Derek Moore has to have a game, he's got to keep playing like he has been. He's been at least a sack per game kind of guy. Going to need that. Rayshon Benny, eyes on him. He's a senior now. Need to have a massive game. You got to fill the shoes of the Kenneth Grants and the Mason Grahams in a game like this. Barham too. Got to keep playing well. Evan, your coordinator point, very interesting. I was thinking about this in the Michigan chat. If I had to say right now, I would give a slight edge or an edge in my mind, optimism of Wink versus Hartline. I'm very intrigued of what Hartline does because Chip Kelly struggled in this game last year. He had a couple good speed option plays they ran last year, but for the most part, Wink's defense and personnel played well. But yeah, like you said, and this is gross, but Patricia has a great edge over Chip Lindsey going into this game, and it's on Chip Lindsey to prove himself as an offensive coordinator in this game. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, Patricia has done amazing this year for their defense. They haven't given up more than 16 points, I think, to anybody in the country. So if you score 17 on them, that's a new record for the year, which is very daunting going into the game. In terms of personnel, Evan, this might make you feel worse or better. Jordan Marshall, the second running back, he will be back for this game. He sat out Maryland he'll be back. And I do think he's the perfect running back to get tough yards and fall forward. He's kind of like a Khalil Mullins-esque. And then you have the third string who used to be a walk-on. Bryson Cudsdall will be the kind of scat, potentially can hit a home run type back. So, but I do agree. Bryce Underwood needs to run the ball the most he's ever ran. He also needs to learn how to not take massive hits because he got lit up in the Maryland game going for the pylon. other encouragement, if you're a Michigan fan, Andrew Marsh has come on very strong against inferior competition, but to see a freshman build a connection with the freshman quarterback is great. They flashed a graphic that stunned me. Context is important, but since October 1st, he's had the most receiving yards in the Big Ten. Obviously, Ohio State pulls their stars a lot, and their Carnell's been out, and Jeremiah Smith's been out, but Mekhi Lemon's a fantastic receiver. Andrew Marsh has had the most receiving yards since October in the conference. So this will be a huge moment for him. I trust him a lot of the guys that can catch the football on our team. Evan's point, Zavada's been bad. Zavada's a problem. Andrew Marsh also is returning punts now and kicks. It's looked great the last 2 weeks. He did really well versus Maryland. Again, Maryland, but we'll see. Samaj Morgan was out last week. Didn't travel with the team. Don't expect him to play. Not to be pile on kids when they're down, but I think putting your best on the field in this game is the most important thing you can do. Nerve-wracking, but why not?
It's house money again.
It's not, though, and that's what excites me this year is we have stakes. We're playing to make the college football playoff, which is cool.
I don't think you guys would make it.
Well, I disagree with you. I don't know if I want to go too into that because we have next week to do that if we win. I don't want to talk about hypothetical playoffs. I'm just telling you this.
I'm just not sure that I think you guys would.
10-2 Michigan with the best win in the country is going to make the college football playoff.
You have to leapfrog a lot of teams.
There's not that many teams
anymore.
losses.
I'll do it quick for you if you want to do it, but it's going to be dumb if
Let's
we
do
lose.
It. Tell me who you're gonna pass. Just tell me.
The only issue is
2 minutes to tell me.
The question is where does
Notre
Ohio State
Dame.
go to?
Great, but the only issue is
you go past
You're
Notre
not
Dame, for
jumping
sure.
Notre Dame. No.
Yeah, we would. Our resume is 1,000%.
Anybody else? You have one win. You have
Who have they beat? Okay, who have they beat?
USC, who beat you.
Sure, there you go. They just won 69 to whatever 70.
They did beat USC, who we lost to. I think that gets thrown out if we're both 2 loss teams and we have the best win in the country.
Their losses are better. Does that matter?
Our Oklahoma loss is better than. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think
they
we'd
should have
be
beat A&M. That was fluky, but
we'd be.
Grant, here's the issue with Grant, here's the issue with Michigan trying to jump people.
Yeah, be ahead of Alabama.
You're already down, so there's 12 teams that make it. It's really 10 teams right now with the current standings because of the group of 4 team of Tulane getting in, and because of the ACC.
Right.
I'm with you.
You have to be top 10. Yeah.
I don't think you're jumping Alabama, Notre Dame. Definitely not jumping Oklahoma because they beat you.
No, we would jump Alabama, though. We'd be 10. I think we'd be at
Why
least
would you
the 10th
jump Alabama?
Because we have a better resume than them.
Do you?
Yes. Our only losses, USC will still be ranked. They're 19 right now in the AP. They'll still be in the 20s at the minimum.
Like Alabama?
In the college football playoff. And our other one's Oklahoma, who's the top 8 team in the country. Alabama has lost to still unranked, awful FSU. And they lost to Oklahoma, same as us. So both our losses are better, and they don't have a win. At Georgia's nice, but our win versus Ohio State's better. Number 1 team in the country.
They have better wins. Alabama's record's way better than yours. At Georgia,
at Missouri,
versus Vandy,
at Georgia,
versus Tennessee.
Vandy, Tennessee. They're way better, dude. Way better resume.
That
can be your guys' opinion. I'm just telling you we're ahead of them in the rankings.
I'm telling you, no matter what happens, they will not
ranked wins.
Put you ahead.
No, but if we beat Ohio State, it's the best. We'll be the best win in the country.
You guys beat Ohio State at home. Alabama won at Georgia. Pretty similar.
I don't know how they'll do it. I just know they will because you can't set the precedent that a 10-2 team who beats the number 1 team in the country gets left out. You can't have that.
It will happen.
It's not going to happen.
Just telling you. Unless you guys get to the Big Ten championship and you win.
You guys are going to get blue walled again. You see my side on this. They're not getting left out of the playoff.
I'm telling you, Alabama has a huge wall too. So you're not going up against little dinky Missouri or someone like that, where the blue wall would be enforced. You're going up against Alabama, who has a better resume.
You're not comparing yourself against SMU. Last year, if you were comparing yourself against SMU, yes, absolutely.
This is an SEC-driven college football playoff.
Grant,
you're being
go back to the standings.
You're falling into the trap.
Teams are already in.
Yes.
Grant, go back to the standings. Half the teams are already in. We can already tell you who's in.
There's a lot of slippage that can happen too.
Notre Dame's in, whether you like it or not. They're in. They're in.
I think us winning presents problems for them because we're being compared head to head versus them after that. We could snipe their spot.
They'll still pick Notre Dame.
I don't
You guys
know.
Struggled with bad.
That'd be an ultimate brand battle.
One win, home win to your resume.
But they play Syracuse. I don't care about 77 versus Syracuse.
You barely beat Purdue. That's the same thing.
Purdue's better than Syracuse.
No, they're not. Purdue doesn't even have a win.
Syracuse is horrible at football.
Okay,
we're debating Syracuse, Purdue.
Indiana's in. Texas A&M in. Georgia in. Oregon in. Ole Miss in. Texas Tech in. Oklahoma in. Okay, Notre Dame in.
You're just not.
All those barring losses. So like if Oregon loses to Washington, they're on the bubble, which is going to be a touchdown spread.
Right.
I'm not saying I expect them to lose, but I'm just Ole Miss could lose the Egg Bowl. Touchdown spread versus Mississippi State.
The Egg Bowl.
Mississippi State's pesky. Brandon Walker's pesky team.
Again,
but I see your point.
Just ran for 400
I think you would
yards
jump a little brand.
I think you would jump.
These are not
Vandy.
little brands you're trying to jump.
Okay,
we jump BYU.
Yes, but you're not jumping Alabama and Notre Dame. Those are two brands that go right up with you. That's the problem.
I don't know, man. It's going to be that they'll be all compared against each other. I wouldn't be surprised.
I've never felt more confident that I don't think you should.
I don't know if you
that'd be
I
sad.
don't think you will.
That'd be sad for our sport if we got to that.
Grant, are you one of the top 10 teams in the country? Because we just named.
If we beat Ohio State, yes.
Wow,
if we beat Ohio State, yes.
The voters could just be like, well, Michigan beat them last year and the 3 years before that, so it's just like a mental thing for Ohio State. Michigan's not actually very good.
That would be a sad day for our sport. If that was
if they left Alabama out and put you in because you had one win.
Who do you really need to compare yourself to is Vanderbilt. Look at Vanderbilt's record.
Give me this. Okay, this is a nerdy, the strength of record metric. It's just basically like your record versus your schedule. We're at 14 in the country right now. You're telling me if we beat the team that's number 3, number 1 in the FPI, that's going to vault us up to whatever this 10, let's arbitrary this line. And that's going to put us in the conversation as a top 10 team in the country. No doubt.
No one said you're not going to be in the conversation. I just don't think that they're going to jump you all the way in.
Okay, you compare yourself with Vandy, not Alabama. Let's hold it back a little bit.
But I see that's where I disagree because
Alabama has 4 ranked wins.
But the reason they have that is because Missouri's not ranked. They're not good. Tennessee is average and Vanderbilt is average. So they get inflated because they own this goes back to ESPN owns the SEC.
About to be in the
I'm not
playoff
sure you
over
would
you
beat
guys.
Tennessee or Vanderbilt.
If Michigan was playing Vanderbilt tomorrow on a neutral field, it probably would be under a field goal spread. They might, but I don't think it's like this big gap. Well, again, this is all contingent on how we look against Ohio State.
If we might lose by 50 on Saturday.
Correct. That's why I didn't want to get down this road. This is a next week thing.
I figured that you had a little bit more of the neutral wall in your brain, but you're fully blue wall washed to think that 10-2 Michigan is just a lock to get in the playoffs, which I don't think.
I think the majority of the unbiased reporters of the country would think that.
I don't think so because the reporters are all for SEC teams. It's an ESPN event, an SEC everything. SEC is way better top to bottom than the Big Ten.
This is dumb because Michigan has not earned anything close to the playoffs because they haven't beat anyone of substance. Their 2 losses are really good though. Okay, so they have that going for them. When you look at the blemishes on their record,
USC wasn't competitive, but whatever.
They were 2 road games against well above average good teams in college football this year.
That you looked like poo in. Yes.
Again.
Wasn't competitive.
Us losing,
matters.
I guess.
When you get down to the nitty gritty of 3-10-2 teams, yes, that stuff is going to matter.
But it's not like they lost by 30. I mean, they lost by 2 scores, but it's not like it was over from the moment the ball was snapped. So, I don't know.
Whatever.
Again, this conversation doesn't really matter unless we win. Because if we lose, we don't deserve anything. And that's just the way that's why.
I also think if Oregon loses to Washington, I'm pretty sure you guys are in the Big Ten championship game, and then you control your own fate, so it doesn't matter.
That is true. I have it all mapped out. I sent the guide to the chat of what we need. The number 1 most important thing is you got to beat Ohio State. But yeah, if Oregon were to lose, but here's the thing. Again, stupid playoff. I think I'd rather just go 10-2 and not have to deal with the playoff or the Big Ten championship. Because if we did lose to Indiana, if we lost to Indiana in the Big Ten championship game, they'd hold that against us being 10-3, and that would hurt. I'd rather just go to the playoff at 10-2.
My brain says that you need to go to the Big Ten championship game and win it because your 10-2 record's not getting you in the playoffs.
All right,
Anyways.
here's a question.
No. We're moving on.
No, my last question. Then we'll give predictions and actually talk about what matters is the football game. If Michigan beats Ohio State and gets in the playoff over Alabama, are you guys going to be irate, or is it close enough where you're like, I can see why they did that?
Over
That's what I'm
Alabama,
confused, 'cause I'm-
irate.
You're
Over
making me
somebody
think.
else.
You're making me think I'm
I
delusional.
think it would be.
You are
just
delusional to think
strictly
that you would
blue
get
wall
in over
action.
Alabama.
Because I've watched your shitty team play football every week, and I know for a fact they're not one of the best 10 teams in the country. In this
But if they beat the best team in the country, that all changes. What I'm
they
trying to say.
beat the best team in the country last year, and they sucked. So I don't really. I mean, again, it's 18-year-old to 22-year-old kids on any given Saturday. They could fall apart, take a big poopy in their pants because their coach takes a poopy in their pants, and then they could win. It doesn't mean Michigan's good. Michigan's not bad, but they're not
I guess
good.
I disagree. If we beat Ohio State, we're for sure a good team. For sure. That's a fact. If we beat the team that I've listened to people tell me the whole year is unstoppable going back to back and we beat them, we're a good football team.
I hope you have to go to Texas Tech.
Before you saw,
I would like
you
that.
say before you saw Iowa play football Saturday that they were like a above average team?
Above average? Before I saw them play football?
On Saturday.
I thought they were like my definitions of good are different. Like I respect Iowa. I think they're like, yeah, I would have called them good. Like the games
Probably
they
should have
lost.
beat Oregon, should have beat Indiana.
They played teams.
Should have beat
They
USC.
played USC all tough. Yeah, they're a good team.
Iowa
They're a
would
good team.
So if Michigan State won, which they should have, which Michigan State just blew that game, Michigan State would be considered a good team because they won that game?
If Michigan State won that game,
Which they should have. I mean, if
because
honest.
I was not. Why is Iowa's not unblemished number one team in the country who just won a national title last year? They're not.
No,
it's the same
but they're
situation.
an above
They're two
average
different
team.
teams,
So does
Grant.
that make Michigan State above average?
Is Michigan State above average?
If they would have won, are they above
No.
average because Iowa was above average?
No.
Well, that's my point. Just because one 60-minute football game doesn't mean all of a sudden you're good.
No, but there's more context. Like your overall record. Like, okay, last year was different because
Your
we
record's
legitimately
good. You beat a lot of bad teams.
but we were legitimately were bad last year and had that one good win.
Your
We didn't deserve
schedule
anything.
was tougher.
This year, though, you at least put yourself at. This all goes past the point of you saying like it's house money for Michigan. It's not, at least in my mind, and it should not be for the committee or whoever. Like there are real stakes on both sides, which makes this game a lot of juice, right? Because it's
I'm
actually
saying it's house
less
money.
stakes for Ohio State.
For-
They're house money because they're in the playoff, but they need to win for their pride and their egos, so they don't want to kill
Okay,
Ryan
okay.
Day again.
The house money comment is strictly because I don't think Michigan's a very good football team. So they just should play loose and try to let it go and try to
They
win
should
a
play
game
loose.
because they're not very good.
But the stakes are all
Even
there.
if they made the playoffs, they're not winning a game in the playoffs.
I probably agree with you depending on the opponent, and I've already decided I don't really care. I want to win this game. I would rather.
So yes, this is house money. This is the only game. This is the championship.
This is the game. This is my championship. 100%.
Yes.
This team
That's
is not
it.
going to win a natty. I want to win this game. I would like to win the Big Ten. That would be funny. If we won the Big Ten in the year when Indiana and Ohio State went undefeated, I would take that. I actually said the hypothetical. I'd rather, if you guaranteed me we beat Ohio State and somehow beat Indiana, win the Big Ten, I don't even need to go to the playoff. Like, I'd be good. We could just call it a season. Because I'm pushing back on this whole playoff love and everything matters about the playoff. I still want these games to matter. So yes, Alex, this is my Super Bowl. This is my championship. This is all I care about.
good.
Will I throw a fit if they win this game and don't make the playoff? Yeah, because I think that's stupid. But I care about winning this game. Does
Okay.
it happen? Not
Don't
likely.
think you guys are very good, but I'll probably be wrong, and you probably win again. And I'll be like, all right.
If we win, If we win, will you say we're good?
no.
Scout's
I've
honor.
watched almost. The only game I haven't watched of yours this year was this last one.
We played good against Maryland.
Maryland sucks, dude.
I agree, but okay. And again,
I didn't watch it.
He's made some mistakes. Bryce has looked a lot better. I know he threw 2 awful picks in
Got worse
Northwestern,
stats than Aiden Childs, and he hasn't played in 3 weeks.
but Bryce's throwing and like ability has looked better the last 2 games since the low point of the season, which
Yeah,
I
I
said
hope that
would be.
a freshman would start to improve.
Washington was good. Michigan State, Purdue were very bad, and then a little bit better. He did have 2 awful picks versus Northwestern. So if he's throwing picks, bad, but the rest of it is starting to look better.
No, I won't say you're a good team unless you like manhandle them. But then I'll
that's
just
silly.
think that you're just getting up for the game. Like Mel Tucker's 2020 Michigan State team just got up for that game. I don't like it happens.
What game?
Mel
What?
Tucker, Michigan State, Michigan 2020 when no fans.
You guys had
Michigan State
talent,
was,
though.
we were
You had to-
terrible.
You have to.
Rocky
You were not.
Lombardi was our quarterback.
Oh, 2020? I thought you were talking about the 2022.
No, my
Oh.
God.
2021,
We were
Grant.
one of the worst teams I'd ever seen.
Oh, that's
lost
because
to
we were
Rutgers.
also bad. If Ohio State's bad, then it doesn't matter how we play. They're not bad. They're great.
I'm just saying, in a rivalry game, everybody that's ever watched this sport and cares about the sport knows that a team can get up and the other team's butt can start to pucker. It doesn't mean
It's
someone's
like
better than
Auburn
the other.
last year. It's like Peyton
Okay,
Thorne and Auburn.
But you to be good
Was
enough.
2021 Michigan State better than 2021 Michigan? The 2021 Michigan Big Ten champions? Probably not. But we won that day because we had a generational
Well, we
performance
were-
from one guy.
Alex, we were better than them because
No,
we
but the
beat them.
difference was we were good enough to not have a stumble against another team, which I'm saying this team has earned this year. They're 9-2, so they have a chance to complete their goal of going to the playoff.
No, you're
Like,
not
you still-
understanding. My
just
point
'cause
is
you
in
play
a
good-
rivalry game, you can be the worst team and win. You can. It happens all the
But
time.
there's a threshold though. You can't be dumpster and win.
You could. You could.
No, you can't. We've seen it with our own
What's
football ball in the last
dumpster?
few years. You can't be dumpster and win. Like, you guys were up for the game the last 2 years. You can't win it if
No,
you're dumpster.
we were not up for
Almost
the games
did.
the last 2 years.
Yeah, actually,
Okay,
Jonathan
Evan will
Smith had
say
no importance.
Jonathan Smith
Grant,
doesn't
with the
understand it still, so you weren't up for it.
Undisciplined personal foul penalties on Michigan State, that is not getting up for the game.
That's part of the game.
For the
We're going to have a
coaching
15 yarder.
malpractice the last 2 years, that's not getting up for the game. They're shooting our own selves in the foot.
I can't believe I let Alex drag me into a 20-minute playoff hypothetical when it doesn't matter unless we win. So I want everyone to realize I'm not
I don't
counting
want you to
anything.
win.
This game is the only thing that matters. I don't care. We'll
It's
discuss
your
that later.
championship because you don't deserve anything past it because you're not very good.
Now I got to make
This-
plans to
scratch
watch
the-
every single
This
second
is my
of that-
championship.
and every single second of the pregame.
Yeah,
now.
same.
Thanks.
You should. It's the best game. It's awesome.
No,
It's
the
awesome.
best game is 2 weeks after that. It's Army versus Navy. That's actually pure football.
That game is not good.
I love our troops. That game sucks
Jesus
in terms of.
Christ. You guys suck.
I've never liked it. We've just never liked it.
Not the
The pregame
overpaid
is
assholes
awesome.
that are
The
on the
flyovers?
games and our football teams.
Uniforms are cool. The vibe is cool.
Not
The
the soldiers that
football
battle
on
on
field
the
is like
battlefield
high school
for
football.
us.
When it's 6-3 in the third quarter and I want to claw my eyes out.
And then just
It's also-
run another
That's why you just bet for the over.
triple
Grant.
option. And you're like, oh,
Triple option is the purest
It's-
form of football.
It's 3rd and 10 and we're running triple option to the
Yeah.
boundary.
Yes,
6
it's the
yard
purest
gain
form of
punt.
football.
Oh, man. All right. Predictions. Who wants to go first?
Ohio
Ohio
State,
State.
38. No, Ohio State's not going to score that many.
28.
Alex, you said 38-28?
No, I have Ohio State 28. I have Michigan 7.
Ohio State 32, Michigan 9. Nope, 11.
Safety?
Ew,
Julian
what?
Saint takes a knee so they can
Go for
gain
2.
more yardage. Nope. They take a knee on purpose to get more yardage on a kick. They're backed up in their end, they snap it over the puncher's head on purpose.
I'm trying to remember what I've
Alex,
done
do you
the
know
last.
ball?
I know 21 I picked against
I mean,
us.
I know it. I just don't know
No.
why you would predict that in a game, 17-point game. Like, why they would
Alex
do
has
that.
proved he doesn't know ball. He doesn't.
That's not true.
He doesn't get
That's
it.
just not true at all.
He doesn't care
You just-
about
so I'm
it.
covering-
He
so
hates
I'm
college
covering the spread.
athletics.
32-11, I'm covering, no matter what happens.
Easily, that's
28-7.
21.
Michigan
The spread's
can't
only 10.
score. Bryce throws 2 picks. Close for a half.
I'm going to go. So 21 I picked against us. 22 I'm pretty sure I did as well because I still couldn't believe it. 23 I finally came on board. Pretty sure I picked Michigan. 24 I would have picked Ohio State by 1,000 because I didn't care because we sucked and then we won.
It's at home, Grant.
I don't know if vibes matters. I don't know. 23 I picked us and it was tight. Should I pick against us? Doesn't matter. Jinxes don't matter. I'm going to ride. It's my Super Bowl. Michigan somehow wins this game 17-14. Don't know how.
Just
don't
like last
see.
year.
I don't see a real path. A little bit more scoring. It's 13-10 last year, 17-14 this year.
Oh.
Between that or 2017. But 20 felt like a lot. We score 17, which is the most on Ohio State's defense this year, but Wink throws another masterclass. Maybe Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith have bad chemistry with Sayin because they sat out a little bit, so maybe it's a little rusty. It gets slow to get going. And we win somehow.
When in doubt, throw him the ball.
Yeah. Will there be over/under altercations post game?
Well, Michigan's a
0.5.
bunch
Would
of
you take
scumbags,
yes or no?
I'll take the over.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Does Ohio State plant the
go
flag?
under.
They should.
No.
Ohio State's Twitter, if you want to know where they're at for this game, they've already been running polls of which player of theirs is going to plant the flag when they win. I've seen a couple of
Okay,
those.
so maybe they are.
So they are pretty confident about winning. I've
Grant, do you
started
think Michigan
bookmarking
was a good
few.
football team last year?
I already said no. We couldn't throw the ball.
So you contradicted yourself. I just realized that as you were giving your prediction.
No, but you're missing the context part.
No. Ohio State won the national championship last year, and you beat them, but obviously they were way better than you.
No.
My point stands.
No.
You can get up for a rivalry
You
game.
refuse to listen
College
to the
hoops.
context.
Michigan's shaky start.
No.
Let's get into it.
You have to have a talent threshold level.
Yeah, you guys have talent. Yeah,
I'm saying last year we did. We had talent enough to be able to win that game.
You do too this year.
That no one thought,
too.
though. We were 20-point underdogs. So we can't.
Well,
we
no one
shouldn't use
thought.
that.
Not even the Michigan players didn't even think it.
Well, they had to have to believe when they walked
The
in.
only guy that did was
to the
Davis
shoe.
Warren, the best quarterback on your team right now.
Dude. No. I did watch back. I started my rewatch, as Evan would appreciate for Paul Bunyan week. I watched the 2024 game yesterday. Davis Warren made some massive throws in that game. Also, one of the worst interceptions I've ever
Get
seen to Jack
stones.
Sawyer. He threw interceptions to Jack Sawyer on the goal line that Gus Johnson passed out for in the booth. But
I like Davis Warren the most on your team. That guy got balls.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Deserves
think he
another
said
shot.
I don't think he said anything or done anything controversial in his entire life.
He's better than
great.
Bryce.
Adversity story. That's not true.
All right, let's talk about Elliot Cadeau. He stinks.
Michigan has looked tough. I watched the TCU game. I didn't want to watch it anymore, but they won. Hard for me to care. I understand we're in different spots as fans right now. I'm still knee deep in football season.
talk about college basketball.
We're knee deep in football season. I'm going to chalk this up. I love Dusty May. I trust Dusty May. I think this is just the transfers meshing early, but I'm glad that they're winning and learning these problems. The guy I love, Morez Johnson, favorite player of the year. He's my guy. He's a beast. He's like everything I want in terms of a player. I think Michigan might have some I don't know if I want to call them divas before we get to December, but I'm monitoring body language and only one ball to go around and everyone kind of finding their spot. It just seems like when things are going wrong, Yaxel just always is laughing. He always has a smile on his face. And I like
he's a lottery pick. He's there for a
he played
stop.
great last game. That was
Yes,
McNeese.
he was good.
He was great versus TCU. He played really good versus TCU as well.
TCU
Bad
lost
versus
in
Wake
New
Forest.
Orleans.
I'm not playing transitive property before December. It was a good win. I watched it. They played great. They shot above their means. TCU played scrappy. Should we have been in a dogfight? I don't know. You guys haven't gone a true road test yet. You don't know what it's like. It's tough.
Won't go
This is me trying to justify.
I think we would win at TCU rather comfortably, but
Schedule the game. Tom's a big game scheduler. Get
we
there.
play bigger opponents.
You could go to Fort Worth
instead.
That'd be an easy drive.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I don't know what you want. McKinney's either really good or he's 1 for 7. It's
He's
kind
a
of a mixed
freshman.
bag. I think he'll be good though. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine. Last year's team looked awful at the start and progressed and won a bunch of games and made the Sweet 16. Am I worried yet?
Don't you play
No.
Oregon on
I'm just
Tuesday?
monitoring a
Not
few
Oregon.
things.
Play Auburn.
Play San Diego State first
Auburn
and then
Tuesday.
Auburn the next day. San Diego State first, then Auburn.
Lost to Troy, but whatever.
Not doing transitive property, Alex.
I watch a lot of college hoops, okay?
Watch a lot of college hoops.
We were just trying to beat the teams. And honestly, if this is the year to bail on Michigan, I'll bail in a second. The Butler Bulldogs are awesome. They just beat Virginia. Q1 win.
Dude,
Big East
Finley
sucks.
Bizjack is getting actual mentions on Twitter about how good he is.
Yeah,
By,
is
big
going.
people.
Yeah, Alex is was ironic. Is going 22, 18, 18, 25 good. Is Michael Ajayi having 6
Exciting
double doubles
lights.
in a row? Michael, have you seen
UConn.
Michael Ajayi? This kid can play in the NBA.
December 6th.
This guy can play in the
Where did you
NBA.
come from?
Calendars. Where were you moment?
Great question, Alex. He started at
for
Pepperdine, and then he went to Gonzaga, and then he came to Butler. He is a dog.
God, I wish you could have just pulled off the SMU game. You should have won that.
I know. Look at this kid. This kid's an NBA player, and he's my best player on my team. He gets a double-double every night. He's a
How'd
stud.
Thad reel this kid in?
Double. Huh?
How'd Thad get this guy in?
Cash and the
NIL?
prestige of being a basketball school.
Dude, Butler tickets are so expensive. You guys really care. You guys really care.
It's small. I just got tickets for the Xavier game. $80 a pop. Section
Xavier's
200
bad.
something. I
Good
know.
old Richard. He's having a bad time.
Drag them. But if you look, okay, this is not a Butler show, but the Big East sucks. We actually might make a tournament. Virginia was huge. Look, we got Wright State, win. EMU, win. Boise, win. Providence, win. UConn, probably smacked.
Oh, Boise lost to some terrible team, too.
Oh, they did. Northwestern, win.
Have to beat Northwestern.
Is Northwestern bad this year? I haven't seen anything.
Probably.
I saw a video
Villanova
of Chris
bad
Collins
compared to how good we are.
He was mocking some team.
Oh, they lost to Virginia
the other day.
We beat Virginia.
No transitive property grant.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
We should have beat SMU, but we're good. We are a good basketball team. So if Michigan sucks, that's fine. I'll just talk about that.
I don't know if you're good, but like we're trending towards bubble territory, which is
let's just say this: if we played Tuesday night at Hinkle, MSU versus Butler, you would be nervous.
No, I wouldn't at all.
All right, I was just testing you.
Remotely be nervous.
I was just testing you.
Jeremy Fears would get in Finley Bizjack's head so fast.
No, Finley. He moves so. Have you watched this kid play?
Head.
Yes, I've watched him. I've watched Butler every year, Grant.
Have you seen the pass he does where he doesn't look?
Yes, Kevin Durant talked about it.
Oh my god! Yeah, Kevin Durant was tweeting about my basketball team.
Yeah, it's nice of you to finally care about your actual school.
I care every year until they prove me wrong. They haven't yet. They're great.
Also, I just want to quickly say on Elliot Cadeau, that guy sucks. I said that last year. I don't know why you guys took him. He's not an upgrade. He's a downgrade. Donaldson was way better.
Counterpoint. He has higher highs than Trey Donaldson, but he has lower lows.
Dude, his turnovers are terrible. He
can be awesome. He can also be horrible. Do I think that's part of the ego part? There's a chance that as the season goes on that like Roddy Gale and Trey McKinney are just like our lead guards and we don't have to worry about that. But that's going to be some massaging of egos that Dusty has to do because he's in this mess. It's not a mess. We're 4-0 or whatever. It's fine.
Should not have brought him in. He sucks. But whatever. We talking about Michigan State now? You have anything else on that?
No.
Not much to talk about.
I could talk about Butler for another half hour, but we have to move on.
Jeremy Fears is the best floor general in the country. In the word of floor general, I don't think it's Fears, much of an argument.
He's the best passer. Table
truest sense of a point guard that just runs everything and makes things look so smooth. Without him, we are terrible.
He wants to be Braden Smith. He just says to get there scoring wise.
Well, he's
had 18.
Smash Braden
18-11
record. He's on pace to smash it.
Yeah,
what record are you talking about?
For assists. Best passer.
Assist record.
In the Big Ten or per season?
Yeah, he's most Big Ten.
Well, Braden Smith's on verge of passing Cassius. Cassius is number one, Alex.
Yeah, and Fierce is already on pace to beat Cassius' single season record by quite a bit. It's early.
How many more years of Jeremy Fears do I have to endure?
3 more.
Where am I at? After this
year, one, and then 2 more.
Shut the. No, Alex had 3.
Yeah, this one.
Alex was counting
2,
this year.
So 3 total.
Oh. But he's not going to get like a medical red shirt?
He did get a medical red shirt.
So he's a true sophomore.
This is his 3rd year in college.
But it's a sophomore.
But he got shot his 1st year.
Yeah.
Last year,
Gus Johnson.
Red shirt.
Okay. He can't get another one?
No.
Okay. All right, wake me up when it's 2029.
Well, he's very good. Okay, I'm very grateful he's on our team.
Yeah, he's a problem.
He's scoring now. He scores when he has to. He doesn't really have to.
And your Cam Ward guy is a problem. When I saw that tweet, that was a nothing tweet by me. When he's screaming at a high school kid, you don't work hard. I was like, this kid's a psycho. He was 17 years old yelling at someone in a game in AAU. Problem.
The perfect Michigan State basketball player. He's built in a Michigan State basketball lab.
Have you seen that clip, Evan?
Yep. Gets me happy. It's AAU. It's competitive basketball. High-level basketball.
You don't work hard. You imagine yelling that at someone?
He got a foul against Kentucky for simply being tougher than the Kentucky guy. He's a man for a freshman.
People need to respect Kohler more. He's like a top
Kohler's a
10
baller,
big
dude.
man in the country, I think. I don't watch
He's
everyone,
a
but like
baller.
can I find 10 more better consistent as him? He just gets a 20-point double every night, it feels like.
Yeah, he's good. He's
Beast.
good. Michigan State fans hated him too. They thought
he's a perfect development story. He wasn't what he was now when he started.
It's great.
I thought he was kind of soft when he started, and now he gets 15 boards a game.
Michigan State's not perfect. This is not just a
maybe
it's a whistle type of thing. We're streaky.
But I think
our defense is going to keep us in every game, and we rebound so well. We rebound and play such good defense that we're just going to be in every game and just suffocate teams until they don't want to play anymore and they quit. It's awesome style. Probably sucks to watch, but it's awesome for us.
Michigan 2023 football. You talked about that last time.
But I've said many times that our programs, your football program, our basketball program, Jim Harbaugh,
our football under Harbaugh,
are the similar mindsets.
Evan,
so, yeah.
Has your ceiling changed after the Kentucky game? I'm going to ask you every time.
Was with friends last night.
On the highest paid roster.
Okay, we beat two middle of the pack SEC teams. Okay, 2 ranked wins. I'll never apologize for because those are going to be on our resume come March when we're talking about seedings. So we're going to say key wins. It's going to say Kentucky, Arkansas.
Michigan
for sure.
Obviously, we're better than I think we are. I think Kentucky's worse.
Probably.
Than
you
some
still
people
think we suck?
No, I'm not saying we suck, but we better make the second weekend in March Madness. We better finish top 4 in the Big Ten.
Lock.
Dude, these were locks for me to start the year. I said
those
this
automatically
has to be the minimum.
I had too many questions to start the year, and some of those questions are getting answered. Else we still got manhandled.
Can you see this team in Indianapolis? Yes or no?
I can, but I would be shocked. And like I always say, it's always about the draw. Grant, at some point during March Madness, you're going to face
shocked if you made the Final Four.
Yes, Grant. At some point in March Madness, you're going to. Alex, let's be realistic. At some point in March Madness, we're going to face.
Be shocked.
I'm just not going to talk the rest of the time. Thank you. Go ahead, Grant.
Let him finish.
Nope, I'm not. I'm not.
You said that I'd be shocked.
No.
Your loss.
I think there was a little lag on that one. I think it sounded like
I said I'm not shocked.
Shocked. Let me see if I can think what I was going to say.
I was going to say we're going to run into a team.
If you ran into a team,
talent. I don't know.
Or like went through a cold stretch in the game. We need you, Evan.
Can't shoot. Go 4 for 20 from 3, like we did against Syracuse.
I'm wrong. My opinion's wrong. Alex's is right. I'll just stick with Alex's opinion. We're making it to the Final Four. We're the world's best team of all time.
That's not what I just said. All I said was you said, quote, you would be shocked. And I said I would not be shocked. I responded.
And I was trying to explain my reason. And every time I try to talk
yes, go ahead.
Interrupt.
All I said was you would not be shocked.
Congrats.
No, then you're being soft. We can't help
I think there may have been a lag on the interrupt. I don't think, at least the way I heard it, it was an interrupt.
I thought you were talking to me.
Lag gate. You guys can't be arguing when your team's sick. This is a bad place to be in. We should be pumping up.
I was just giving my viewpoint of the fact that I would not be shocked if Tom Izzo let us do a 10th Final Four. It wouldn't be shocking to me. I could see us losing and not getting there. It's not like I'm saying we're going to make the Final Four. That's not what I was saying. It could be 50-50, 60, 70-30. Realistically, we're not going to make the Final Four. That's just how it works.
I guess if we had to question, I always like to think about NBA talent on said teams. There's some potential here. I don't know if there's eventually we had Jace Richardson. We were like, oh, for sure, NBA player. TBD on this for your team. But also, Jace didn't play his best, his peak during March Madness, and you made to the Elite Eight. So I would take that's two sides of the same coin, I guess.
Had Final Four teams that didn't feature NBA talent.
Yeah.
More than once. I mean, probably usually have at least one guy. I think you have to have a guy.
Carson Cooper's averaging 10 and 5. Again, I've been with these guys watching them for so long just to see them blossom. It's got to be cool as fans. I'm just like, how is this guy averaging 10 and 5?
So we develop.
I mean, he's just a pain in the butt to play. You look at him, you're like, I don't know.
Played North Carolina, Duke, and Iowa like the next 15 days. We could easily lose all three of those and be sitting here and be like, oh, Michigan State's not very good. So,
no shot.
It's November. It's too early.
I wouldn't flip-flop the other way that fast. I think you're solid. Evan, any like long-term concerns on like, not concerns, but the two guard played very well versus Kentucky. I feel like that's the biggest kind of red flag still.
Yeah,
did you feel more
red
confident
flag,
after the Kentucky game?
With how many people we have, I wouldn't care who it is. I think we have 3 or 4 guys that could throw it in there and be like, whoever's the hot hand, whoever's playing well defensively, your minutes to lose. Scott, Tang, who am I forgetting?
Fort.
Yeah. So those 3, I like Scott in 2 to 3 years from now, but I think he brings defensively. I mean, he's a 6'6" wingspan guard that can guard multiple positions. But also, I think whoever's going to shoot the ball, whoever's going to shoot the ball the best is probably going to play. Just because they don't have to guard one of the best players on the court, because Cooper will guard the best post player. Fears will guard the best player, ball handler. And then Cohen Carr should guard the most athletic person. So they're looking at the 4th or 5th best option.
That is nice. That is nice to know you have that every night. Like, Trey, I know who's guarding these guys.
Never seen a shot he doesn't like. The guy fires, and I love it.
I'll be honest, I love it too, because
Kurtang and Fort have good jump shots, so like they have good form. I feel like it's going to go when we shoot.
We're also not going to face that porous. We're not going to face that porous of a defense for like the rest of the year.
Their defense was bad.
They were just soft.
Bad. They're way tougher than that. It's very
that clip of wasn't that clip of Cooper like getting 3 rebounds in a row off of a guy?
They come down, jack up a 3, down 15. Yeah. We get a rebound, do whatever we want on offense, run a perfect set play, easy bucket. They come down, jack up a 3, and it's the same shit. They got it within 10 because we turned the ball over a couple times.
Was terrible.
Yeah.
They ISO, just dribble around, fire up a shot. I mean, yeah, Kentucky is transfer portal merchants. They have a lot of talent. They have no idea how to use it. Mark Pope, it looked like someone killed a family member of his after the game. Never seen a guy that emotional and upset after losing a November basketball game. But that game wasn't even close. But Kentucky will probably still make the tournament, and then they'll probably get to the second weekend on talent alone. So it's still a good win. It was also never close, that's the most surprising part. Just spanked him from the jump.
15 for Kurtang too. Gotta love to see that. Kurtang
can chew.
He's the most fun name on the team for sure. Kurtang. I think that's all I got. Big week. Supposed to be a feast week, a week of being grateful and thankful, but it's rivalry week where we got to play the Packers on Thanksgiving. You guys play North Carolina on Thanksgiving right after that. So that could be either. Well, it could be
last
3 things.
Thanksgiving was terrible.
It could be incredible,
or 2 years ago. Yeah,
it could be a split, or it could be all doomsday. And then I got to play Ohio State. It's just not fair.
Arizona.
Played Arizona 4 years ago. We played UConn and we won.
Oh, it was Arizona.
But that game, the UConn game was
lost.
4 years ago, we played.
Game was what?
UConn at the same time at the same time as the Lions and Bears. Andy Dalton was the quarterback, and we lost that game.
That's disgusting.
I think David Blau was our starting quarterback.
Did we play on we didn't play on Thanksgiving last year in basketball. Then, yeah, we did. Super late against North Carolina and them out.
That was Wednesday night. That was the night before.
That's why I said free basketball?
Yeah.
No.
That was the night before.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it was the night before. Grant jinxed us.
No,
the game went
everyone off.
Midnight. The game went over past midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got so mad.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Trey Holloman
no.
leading scorer in that game. Just pulled it up.
Trey Holloman says doesn't like Tom Izzo.
Yeah, that was wild behavior. Also, AJ Hogarth just on tour now, like trying to get back in
one of us.
Yeah, you went to Vanderbilt, buddy. Come on.
Probably told him to leave though.
God, it's so funny that you just saw that moment and he's like, "Oh, they hate Trey. I love Spartan Dog for life. I love Michigan State." It's like, what is this guy doing?
When people point to like the 4 downish years we had, I hate to say this, but it was fully because of him. It's very clear. Like it was just because of him. Couldn't run Tom's offense. Couldn't get anything in where it needed to be.
Emotional diva.
Point guard who listens to the coach. Yeah, point guard who listens to the coach versus point guard who would like laugh at his coach on the bench.
He'd get high all the time.
It looked like he was stoned.
No, he did get high all the time.
For games?
Not for games, but he was a stoner for sure.
All right. Cheers to 233.
Cheers.
You guys going to Michigan State, Maryland?